All right. Good morning. Just to confirm that you can hear me. Anybody can just confirm that you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you, Promise. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Olivia Wami, and today I'll be taking you on a journey that's actually that makes you ask yourself questions, really. So I'll be discussing using AI to enhance personal development. Personal development may not really be something that's new to us, but at the end of this session, you would actually have a clear understanding of your strengths, your weaknesses, and you can also decide for yourself if you want to start the personal development journey, and also when is the right time for you to start that journey. So first of all, just really what personal development is. What you need to have in mind is that it's not really a one-time decision, really. It's something that you would do for the rest of your life, just simply because you're trying to make yourself a better version, or you want to really, yeah, a better version of yourself is really what you're trying to become. So personal development is a lifelong process of improvement. It usually encompasses various aspects of life, not just, career. And would really just discuss how you can, what are the ways you can start up your development, what exactly you will need to do, and most importantly, when you involve AI, really, what are you even trying to do at the end of the day with AI? So just imagine that you're struggling with a new skill for maybe your dream job, or you want to start a career path. Usually you feel overwhelmed by resources because you tend to do research for yourself first before taking any decision. And you would also feel unsure of the best approach. So AI-powered tools, which is really why we're discussing this today, is just a way for you to personalize your learning journey and for you to also have real-time feedback and also be motivated while you're developing yourself. Because sometimes we want to grow, but we don't really have a cheerleader that would really help us, be steadfast and not really lose, our goal at the end of the day. So first of all, what is AI? We've been hearing about AI for a long period of time. In a nutshell, AI is just an intelligent system that can learn and improve from data. So if you want an AI an AI powered system that you use to get better, you must continuously feed that system, data so it can actually improve. And unlike, the traditional one size fits all approach for sub tools, AI excels in personalization. So any tool that is powered by AI can actually help analyze your goals, your habits, your preferences, and then provide customized recommendations for you. It can also help you, with sharing learning materials and also develop a plan that is really tailored to your unique needs. So how can AI enhance personal development? There are a lot of tools out there. I'll be listing some of them, which you can take out from here and then take a look at after today that can actually help you. So for tools like Coach Me and Habits they actually create personalized goals. So they help you define your SMART goals and then help you track your progress. So you can break down your goals into manageable steps. You can then track your progress with motivational prompts. So dependent on really what you're trying to achieve, there are actually tools to help you with that. So the next is tools like Duolingo, which a lot of us are familiarized with, and also Memrise. There are tools that would help you, tailor your learning experience, help you adjust difficulty levels based on your performance, and then identify areas needing improvement. So you have AI tutors that can adapt their learning styles to your learning pace, rather their teaching style to your learning pace, and then identify areas where you need extra help. So it's just like going to school, but you don't really need, to wait for your teacher to meet with every other person before it gets to your turn. And then for career exploration and development, you have platforms like Idealist and LinkedIn, which some of us are familiar with, which help you analyze your skill, your interests to suggest relevant career paths, educational opportunities, and also connect you with mentors. So for LinkedIn, whenever dependent on what you actually put on your LinkedIn, sometimes you can get recommendation on courses that would actually help you with your career development. And other times there's like a match, a recommendation for people who you can, connect with that will still help you with your career exploration. And then finally, we have productivity and time management, which is something that some of us, struggle with. And there are actually AI assistants out there right now that can schedule tasks, that can help you prioritize deadlines, and then identify time wasters in your routine, which is the most important. So you can use tools like Calendly to just analyze your schedule, suggest optimal times for your meetings, and then invariably save you valuable time because really time is something that you cannot get back. Then we have mental health and well-being. This is not really talked about much, especially in career spaces, some career spaces. Now, we actually have AI-powered chatbots that can provide emotional support and also offer you mindful exercises. So you can use apps like Calm, Headspace to have like personalized meditation exercise. You can also help you track your sleep pattern and offer coping mechanisms just based on your emotional states. So you don't really have to do things on your own anymore. There are actually AI-powered tools that can help you just make life a little bit better and a little bit easier for you. So I want to share a case study with us on tips for using AI for personal development. So we have Mimi, who is a project manager with a solid track record for delivering projects on time and within budgets. Now, Mimi is she has like a desire to enhance her leadership skills and explore, agile methodologies, just ways to accelerate her personal development. But the problem is she is short of time just because she has demanding workload. She has to schedule meetings, meet with clients, and all of that. One thing that Mimi decides to utilize is AI just to create a personalized development plan. And what she did was, first of all, choose the right tools, just like you can see on my screen. And she decided to use online platform like Udemy, which usually really offers personalized courses, that is related to her goal, which is improving on her leadership and then improving on, the agile methodologies. And she also discovered Trello, right, which really has AI-powered features for task management and progress tracking for her learning goals. And Trello is something that we mostly use for project management, task management. But for this case, Mimi decided to use it to track her learning goals as well. And then she also sets realistic, goals, which is really completing one course per month, whether on leadership or on agile methodologies. And within each of those courses, breaks down the learning modules into smaller weekly goals just for manageable pace. Remembering that, she has like short time just because of how hectic her day-to-day job is. Next, you need to maintain consistency, right? So that's just really dedicating time in her calendar for learning each week. She can use a tool like really Calendly, right? She can simply use her Google Calendar as well, just really marking out specific times where she wants to learn and also embracing feedback. So she can reflect on her lessons learned after completing each course module, and she can utilize AI-powered quizzes. She can also utilize assessments within the learning platform just to identify areas needing further study. And then finally, she would need to maintain balance, which is where AI really plays an important role in Mimi's development. So although AI has its limitation, she would really be advised to by this AI powered, assistant to maybe join a local agile group for maybe peer-to-peer learning, attend workshops that are also led by industry experts, just to ensure a well-rounded approach to her personal development, right? So what is Mimi trying to achieve at the end of the day is making sure that she has made significant progress, and she has also completed her chosen courses. She has developed a deeper understanding of the agile methodology and also feels confident in her leadership approach, right? And this is something that AI can actually really did help her achieve. Some of the benefits of using AI for personal development are really personalized learning. We've been saying that a lot of time, just because AI powered tools would cater to your unique needs, your learning styles, and then make development more efficient for you. And they can also help provide immediate insight into your progress, allowing you to adjust your approach quickly. Remember, I mentioned that there are tools already exist that would help you with this. So you don't really need to do them on your own or take so much time to search. You can simply ask ChatGPT, Gemini, with just ask the right question, and you get the right answer. And AI-powered tools can also offer encouragement, suggest reward for platforms that have gamifying, specifications or layouts. You, it keeps you engaged and engage in the process really. And they are usually accessible and scalable. So they are often readily available for you to use. They are also affordable as well. There are lots of free tools out there that you don't really need to pay to use and provide personalized support at every hour of the day. Like every other thing on earth, right? There are actually challenges, and there are some considerations that you also need to take into consideration while you use AI powered tools. First of all, you do not, in fact, do not become dependent solely on AI, right? It's a tool, not a replacement for self-reflection, for critical thinking, and human interaction and guidance from professionals are still important. That's why at the end of the day, Mimi still had to, attend workshop, seek out groups just to really help with her, because human interaction is very, very important, right? And you also have to be mindful of the data you share with AI powered tools, and then understand their privacy policy. So you want to choose a reputable provider, so you don't enter big C at the end of the day. And AI algorithms can be biased. I know you must have seen this time and time and again if you've used AI power tools a lot. So you should be critical of the suggestions you receive, and also seek diverse perspective. So something that we need to have in mind is AI is a support companion. It's not really a replacement for your own self-awareness and also efforts. So They can help you enhance your personal development journey. You just really need to understand what you're trying to do at the end of the day. Um, they are not going to, you cannot ask the AI what you should do with yourself. That's why self-reflection is very important. So you can leverage the capabilities of AI for feedback, guidance, personalization, just so you can achieve your goals and also unlock your full potential. So that's it for me. So if you have any question, I think this at this point you can ask your questions. Just before we go to myself asking you questions. So shoot.
All right, thank you very much. That was really, really wonderful. So please, just like she said, we have questions coming and we have time. Okay, so it seems we don't have questions. Nobody has questions. Are you sure we don't really have questions?
Let me ask one. What do you think about some of the things Google launched yesterday and 2 days ago? Google yesterday, OpenAI 2 days ago, around learning, um, OpenLM and things like that. How do you think it will impact the edtech sector generally?
Okay, I don't think it's going to be a replacement really, because they are just really based on what already exists. And at the end of the day, we still need a little bit of human interaction to really be better in the society. So it's not really going to replace anything. It's just there to still help everyone that would still need, those platforms. So they are good, well, dependent on really what you're looking at the end of the day. It may be good for some people, may not really be good for most people as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Bade. Please, let's say good morning to Mr. Bade. So we're glad to have you now, Mr.
Thank you.
Okay, so I also have a question. Yeah, at some point you said we shouldn't use AI tools as replacement. It shouldn't replace critical thinking. And at some point you also said we just have to be careful about the data we give out. We should try to make good use. We should try to ensure that we are using reputable AI systems. So my question is, how do we really know these reputable AI systems? Are there things we should look out for to ensure that okay, these are reputable AI systems, not that okay, we're just carried away by the fact that we need solutions to a particular problem and we've discovered a tool that wants to help out and we are eager to use it.
Okay. Thanks for your question. I would say read the privacy policy. Most of us don't like to do that, but if you read the privacy policy, you would be able to tell if you're actually giving out important info, if you're safe or not, really. So you should read the privacy policy. Other things you can do is do a basic research on whether the brand or the platform is legit or not. I think we do that a lot in Africa. Before you use something new, you have to check whether it's legit. So you can also do that because platform comes in, there are actually places where people take out their time to review those platforms. So you would actually get reviews from them, whether it's something that you should, consider using, or whether it's something that you need to be extra careful of while you're using it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So please, do we have more questions? Does anybody have any questions to ask?
I have a question.
All right, please go ahead.
Yes, you were talking about concerning AI helping in analyzing tax.
So I think you mentioned one of it, mentioned Calendly. I would like if you could mention probably two more, three more, you know. Uh,
Sorry, I don't know if it's just for me, but promise you're breaking up and I cannot really hear your question. I don't know if anyone else on the call heard Promise question and kind of can repeat that for me. Although I think we've lost him.
He said when you mentioned the part where you mentioned Calendly, he was asking if there are other options that you can give, maybe two or three more. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. So he's not here. Well, hopefully he can come back to this recording. Well, he can use Google Calendar. You can use Microsoft Calendar as well. Those two really work. I personally use Google Calendar just because I use the Google Suite on a day-to-day basis. So really, he can use either of those two. I would recommend Google Calendar if it's something he uses daily, if it's really his go-to suit to use. So that would actually work. We have everything in one place. You don't have to use a lot of, tools at really different areas.
All right, so I think Olivia can ask you a question now. I feel a lot of persons don't have more questions. Oh, wow.
Okay. So I have just four questions. I have just four questions anybody can answer, and it's you can see it's actually like what's it called now, optional questions, so you can really pick anyone. The first question is, when using AI for habit building, it's important to what? Is it A, rely solely on AI reminders without any personal accountability measures, or B, completely avoid setting goals and focus on tracking habits with AI? C, choose an AI tool that aligns with your goals and complements your existing efforts, or D, expect immediate results and become discouraged if you don't see any progress right away.
All right, so please, the question is for us. Can we attempt? It's on the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Can I? For this question, I think it's best to
Yes, please.
choose an AI tool that aligns with your goal and complement your existing efforts. I'll go for
Okay,
that
that's
option.
actually correct. Thank you for that, caller Wale. So that's actually correct, right? And like I said, it's C. It's just something that you need to really focus on, right? You don't need to be discouraged because you're not seeing immediate results. Sometimes we kind of try to build up on ourselves, and it still feels like nothing is really working. Like I still feel the same way I was feeling yesterday. But the truth is, once you start putting that into practice, you would actually find out that you have, improved on yourself. You still find out some areas you still need to improve on, and so on. Just really be about a better version of yourself at the end of the day. So my next question is, when using AI for language learning, what advantage does it offer over traditional methods like textbook? So limited scope, focus on memorizing vocabulary lists. That's the A. B, personalized learning paths based on your strengths and weaknesses. C, structured curriculum with a rigid pace for all learners. D, focus solely on written communication. neglecting spoken language? So anyone can answer.
The answer should be B.
Yes, thank you for that promise. So the answer is B, personalized learning paths based on your weakness and strengths. Okay, so I'll be a little bit fast. My next question is AI can be a helpful tool for I think we've done this, right? Okay. For habit building, how does AI assist you in this process? Oh, okay. So it's like built on question one. It can provide inspirational quotes to motivate you, track your progress, and offers data-driven insights for improvement. Create a visually appealing to-do list for habit tracking and restrict your internet access to minimize distractions. So how does AI to help with habit building?
I would choose B. Track your progress and offer data-driven insights for improvement.
Yes, that's also correct. Thank you, Promise. And finally, my last question is, when using AI for personal development, it's important to rely solely on AI recommendation and avoid setting your own goals. Choose tools that perfectly match your goals regardless of their functionalities. Focus on accumulating data about your habits without taking action on insights, or select a well-regarded AI tool and consistently use it to track your progress.
D. The answer is D.
Okay, thank you, Promise. I don't know if I only have Promise on this call, but thank you so much, Promise, for that answer. That's also correct. So thank you everyone for listening in, and hopefully you took something home. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. We took something. Thank you very much for KD today. It's really, really interesting, very wonderful. And I hope those of us that are new to KD, we have learned one or two how you can carry everybody along and ensure that it is engaging, interactive. You see, the slides were very nice. So thank you so much, Olivia. We truly Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Bade, for joining us today. We are really grateful.